Hi everyone. I am currently working on the blog post for my postpartum fitness post with Brooks Running, and I was typing it all out, and I just feel like it's probably better if I just come on and kind of talk to you about it. So I really wanted to focus on postpartum fitness, body image, weight, and all of those things, and kind of talk through my journey with them. Brooks has been such an amazing partner to collaborate with because, as you guys know, fitness is like a huge part of who I am. Running has always been like my thing for both mental and physical health. And they have the best gear that like fits me now in my body, which is obviously different still than pre-baby. So I love all of the gear, and I'll go into it more in the blog post specifically. But just if you have to buy one product, buy the Chaser shorts because I love them. They're amazing. Like I can't say enough about them. But basically, speaking about postpartum life and as that relates to fitness, mental health, physical health, body image, all of that stuff, it's been quite a journey for me. And I say that knowing that I think that I'm still like very lucky to just like be genetically, I think, blessed, and being tall, being very like pretty lean overall as a person. And I was tried to stay as fit as I could throughout my pregnancy. I ran all the way up to 36 weeks. So really just the last month I didn't run at all. I just was too uncomfortable at that point, but I continued walking. I walked throughout my pregnancy at least a mile every single day. But I didn't really do any like weight stuff or anything else. At the end, it was really just walking. So I gained 30 pounds in my pregnancy, which is just a normal range for my BMI. And that's like, I was perfectly content with that. And as soon as I had all this, like, I lost the first 20 pounds within the first 3 weeks of having him. So I was feeling really good. Around 3 weeks, I started to get like, felt like more energy and I was healing. I didn't have really like the baby blues like a lot of people have. That's in like the first 2 weeks after having your baby. So I feel pretty fortunate about that. Something that I was really worried about was my anxiety and what that would be like postpartum. And I've actually been, I feel like, pretty fortunate because I haven't really experienced much postpartum anxiety or depression, and that is like such a huge deal and affects a lot of women. And I consider myself very lucky that I've had it pretty easy in terms of that regard. That's something that I was obviously like very concerned with because I suffer from anxiety just normally. There have been days here and there where I do feel like more anxious or more emotional, and I think that's just, normal like hormones stuff. But yeah, as I was saying, I got really, I don't know, just like bored, stir crazy, wanting to work out after like 3 or 4 weeks because I felt physically like so much better, which is just, crazy. But and the doctor recommends that you don't do any exercise for 6 weeks post birth. And I was like, why is that? Like, what's that 6 weeks based off of? Because it's like been that way forever, and I felt really good. So actually at 5 weeks, I went for a run. And I'm not like advising people to start working out before 6 weeks or anything like that. That's just like what worked for me. I was healed, and I really needed it for my mental health. There's something that running does for me. For other runners out there, like when you get done with a run, I just feel so much better. Like my brain is clear. I feel like I accomplished something, and it's not even necessarily always about the physical benefits. But right around 5 weeks is when I started running, and I also started counting my calories, which is something I do whenever I'm trying to lose weight. It's not for everyone. It just really helps me like portion out my food better and make healthier choices. So I like to do it. I'm also not encouraging you to do that. It's just something that's always worked for me in the past. But yeah, so I'm now almost 10 weeks postpartum, and I'm still the same weight that I was at like 3 weeks postpartum. So I've lost maybe a couple more pounds, but I'm still around 7 or 8 pounds above my starting weight. And I started off so strong, and I was like, oh, I'm going to lose these 10 pounds. And, I started working out and running and counting my calories, and it's been different this time. Like I definitely haven't lost the weight like I thought, and it's actually been, as of late, like pretty discouraging for me. I'm very much like a black and white systematic person. So like if I'm working out 3 times a week, and if I'm walking on my non-working out days, and if I'm counting my calories, I'm trying to eat really healthy, I cut out all my Pop-Tarts and all the shit I was eating when I was pregnant. And I'm eating really clean right now. Like, I'm like, why isn't the weight coming off? Like, it should be coming off. And it's been frustrating, kind of going through those emotions and feelings and everything. And I'm sure that like lots of other women have to have similar experience. I think, Greg keeps encouraging me and telling me, it's just going to take some time. And also like the weight that you gain during your pregnancy is different than your normal weight. Also, it took me 9 months to gain 30 pounds. I can't just lose it in 10 weeks. So like those are all the like thoughts and perspectives that I'm like trying to have and give myself. But like, it's still not easy when you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see. You don't like feel like yourself. And I've been like doing all the things, like I been doing everything that I feel like I should be doing, in order to like get back. And I definitely noticed a difference. So I'm like, when I look at pictures of where I was at like 2-3 weeks and where I'm at now at 10 weeks, like, yes, there has been a huge difference. So I need to focus on that. So for any other moms who are going through postpartum right now, I would say like the pressure that we put on ourselves is immense to like get back to where our body was. And it's gonna take time, and it's not gonna happen overnight. So don't be discouraged, because like having even Greg just like say that to me, like even though I know it in my head, but hearing it from someone else has just like really helped encourage me. So hopefully I can be that for you. It takes time, and like don't put that pressure on yourself. You don't need it. You're like raising a brand new baby, so it's just hard though. And I think it's kind of isolating as well, because it's just interesting, because I know like I'm pretty physically fit. Like I don't look like I just had a baby like just over 2 months ago. So I'm grateful for that, but it's also like I'm also working really, really hard in order to like maintain this and like to get back. And it's just, I don't know, it's not fucking easy, and it takes a lot of work. Like, so yeah, I don't know, I'm just kind of venting about that. I don't want to just share like the moments when I'm super happy and I feel good about myself, because there are those moments, but there are also those moments when I look in the mirror and I just feel like gross. Like I have cellulite on my legs that I've never had before. I have like fat on my sides that I'm just like, why is this here? So, and it's taking more time. So for anybody, even if you haven't had a baby and you're just like struggling with your weight or body image or whatever, like I feel you. It's like it's almost like an identity crisis or something. Like you just don't feel like yourself. And like for me, it's more about, I mean, yes, it is vanity. Like I want to like look good and look fit, but like it's about just like getting your body back, and after pregnancy, just feeling like yourself again. Because for me, the whole pregnancy, I didn't really connect with it. Like I was so sick, and then it just like pregnancy wasn't for me. I just wanted to get back to like my body and like me and like get there. And so it's a struggle. I'm still working through it, but I hope this is at least a little bit encouraging for those of you who are going through something similar, whether it be postpartum or not. I would encourage you to, even on the days when something that's helped me at least, even on the days when you don't feel like doing something, just like at least go for a walk, get outside, move your body. I think that's probably one of the most important things. And again, like, I'm not a trainer, I'm not a fitness professional or anything. I'm just like a lifelong athlete. So anyway, I wanted to say that, it's been great. This partnership, I guess, like, bringing it back full circle, this partnership with Brooks has been great because the gear that I've got, I love, and it's like so nice to like feel good running in a sports bra. It's so nice to like have gear that you put on and you're about to go for your workout, and maybe like if you're like me, I have days where I'm like, fuck, this sucks, and other days where I'm like really excited. But having good gear to put on, like, it, and that stuff that fits you and is comfortable, and you feel like, for me, I feel like makes my body look good, that like motivates me right there. So I don't know, it's been an awesome partnership working with them. Like, my gear is so comfortable, and it's awesome. So please continue reading the post and check out the gear, and I hope this was helpful, and let me know if you have any more, any questions. I'm always happy to hear your guys' stories as well. Thanks.